Hello, and welcome to this week's broadcast of Spring Hill Now. I'm Breanne Bizette. Today you'll hear what's happening in Mobile, get a preview of the upcoming forecast, and get updates on Badger Athletics. But first, I'll take you around the hill. Attention graphic design students, Spring Hill's Office of Marketing and Communications is looking for a graphic design student to join their team. The student must be proficient in Adobe InDesign, Illustrator, Photoshop, and Acrobat. The student will be working with the Director of Visual Content and Brand Identity, putting together booklets, design projects, social and web graphics, along with other promotional projects. Interested students must be eligible for work study. The marketing team needs someone to start immediately and work throughout the school year. Send your resume to Laura Burton at lburton@shc.edu. Need help with class concepts or topics, or have an essay with an approaching due date? The Center for Academic Excellence is the right place for you. The Center for Academic Excellence is your resource for peer tutoring in math and writing. It's located on the first level of Burke Memorial Library. The center offers individual tutoring, group tutoring, electronic and printed resources, test review sessions, workshops, and seminars. So whether you're a straight-A student who is working on a senior seminar paper or a student who is having problems in math, the Center for Academic Excellence welcomes you. Walk-ins are accepted, but you can schedule a tutoring session online on BadgerWeb. The hours vary by day. Visit badgerweb.shc.edu for more information. Looking for a way to de-stress and clear your mind before midterms? Join fellow students for a weekend of friend-making, reflection, growth in your relationship with God and the world. Come to the Shape Awakening retreat put on by Spring Hill's peer ministry team. This retreat is a chance to spiritually grow and replenish your mind, grow closer to God, and make lifelong friendships. Its discreet yet scenic location is right on the water, which means there must be fun outdoor activities. This will be an experience you do not want to miss. The Shape Retreat is September 28th to the 30th at Camp Dixie in Alberta, Alabama. You can sign up through the email sent to students just last week. If you have trouble finding it, visit the Campus Ministry office upstairs in the Student Center or email them at campusministry@shc.edu. In April, the grand jury made a report that affected the Catholic Church. Reporter Alyssa Miles has a story.
The Catholic Church suffered a hard hit on April 15, 2018, when the grand jury made a report that shocked followers of the faith worldwide. I caught up with Jesuit priests Greg Lucy and Christopher Viscardi to get their perspective on the case.
The Attorney General, I presume, created a grand jury that looked at sexual abuse of children in 6 dioceses in the state of Pennsylvania. And they came out with this report over 70 years of evidence of sexual abuse by priests in the state of Pennsylvania.
Over a 70-year time period, more than 300 priests were accused of sexually abusing over 300 children. The response from Pope Francis echoed through all of the church hierarchies, and many church leaders have responded through letters and statements.
Pope Francis issued a special letter to the whole church, to all the faithful. It's generated a great deal of very serious response. And I say, besides the letters, there's also been a lot of reflection. This makes for a major impact in not only in recognizing a problem, and taking responsibility, but also in ways of responding and changes of structures that need to be made.
Lucy and Viscardi both quoted Pope Francis's letter addressing the report. The Pope referenced the gospel that calls for fasting and prayer.
The deeper meaning of that is that this is not something that you and I are able to change. It's going to take the grace of God to change. It's going to require huge conversion.
Both priests noted the importance of responding to the situation at our local level. Whether it be through open forum, time for reflection, or education about abuse in general, they say now is the time to use this abuse scandal as a stepping stone for a true conversion of heart for the church. Reporting for Badger Television, I'm Alyssa Miles, and back to you, Breanne.
If you have been abused or know someone who has been abused, please contact the Jesuits, the Wellness Center, or Public Safety. That's it for Around the Hill. Next, we have Michaela Page with the weather.
Let's take a look at the upcoming forecast. Today is mostly cloudy with a high of 90 degrees and a low of 74 degrees. we have a 50% chance of rain. Tomorrow, there will be cloudy skies and we will have 60% chance of rain with a high of 90 and a low of 75 degrees. Saturday, there will be scattered thunderstorms and we will have a high of 91 degrees and a low of 74 degrees with a 50% chance of rain. Sunday, skies will be partly cloudy and we will have a high of 92 degrees and a low of 73 degrees with a 20% chance of rain. Here's a look at the weather for the upcoming week. So expect a little rain early in the week. We should see some sunny skies in the future. This has been Michaela Page with the weather. Back to you, Breanne.
Thanks, Michaela. Now let's go to Morgan Jemison to see what's happening around the town.
Do you appreciate and want to support local art and like watching people paint? Want to listen to live music over some cold brew? Then be sure to attend the Throwdown hosted by the Mobile Art Council. 5 local artists will compete to create works of art in just 90 minutes. All pieces are auctioned off, and the piece with the highest bid is declared this year's winner. All proceeds go towards supporting community art grants and sustaining the local arts and culture of our community. Entertainment will be provided by the band Yeah, Probably. Heroes Sports Bar and Grill, The Royal Scam, and Haint Blue Brewing Company will also be catering the event. The Throwdown takes place tonight from 6 to 9 p.m. at the 23 East event venue. Tickets are available at mobilearts.org for $30 or $35 at the door. For more information, visit the Throwdown or the Mobile Arts Council Facebook page. Mobile Fashion Week is here again. Born from the idea of fashion with a cause, the show brings every facet of the fashion industry together to support a local charity. Tickets cost $30 and a percentage of ticket sales will be donated to Camp Wrap a Hope, a local camp for children battling cancer. The show will feature clothes from local boutiques as well as designers such as Wisteria Way Designs and William Bradley. The annual fashion show will be held Saturday, September 22nd at the Fort of Colonial Mobile. For more information and to buy your tickets, visit mobfashionweek.com. Are you a fan of chess? At the Mobile Public Library, you can be part of an incredible group and improve your techniques and skills to defeat your opponents and be a master. For more information, please call 208-7086 or email crhodes@mplonline.org. This month, the Bayside Book Club is discussing The Invention of Nature by Andrea Wolf. The book is a portrait of German naturalist Alexander von Humboldt and reveals his current influence on the relationship of humanity with the current natural world, discussing topics such as his views on climate change, conservation, and nature as a lifelong resource. For more information, please call Betty Fowler at 476-2600 or 208-7097. The Mobile Opera will perform The Barber of Seville at the Temple downtown, 351 St. Francis Street, October 19th at 8 p.m. and on October 21st at 2:30 p.m. Enjoy beautiful music and meet the stars with light refreshments after the performance. For more information, go to mobileopera.org. Admission is free. This has been Morgan Jemison taking you around the town. Back to you, Breanne.
Thanks, Morgan. Now let's go to Kira Babiarz with your Badger Athletics update.
Let's take a look at what's happening in Badger Athletics. The women's soccer team lost on Friday to Christian Brothers University 5-0. The Badgers then went out on Sunday to earn their first win against Union University with a score of 2-0, with goals scored by Olivia Duro and Johanna Meister. The men's soccer team won Sunday against Union University with a score of 3-2, with Alexander Lipinski scoring 2 goals that game, bringing his season total to 6 goals. The men's game on Friday against Union University was canceled due to rain. The men's and women's cross-country teams traveled to New Orleans for the Sugar Bowl Festival, with both teams finishing in second. Eric Butler had the top performance for the men's team with a time of 16 minutes and 38 seconds, and Mary Shelton had the top performance for the women's team with a time of 21 minutes and 42 seconds. Finally, the women's volleyball team earned 5 wins this weekend against Lane College, Lemoyne-Owen College, Miles College, Central State University, and Kentucky State University. These wins bring the Badgers to first in the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. Here's a quick glance at the upcoming events. As you can see, the Badgers have a busy few days ahead of them. This has been Kira Babiarz with your update on Badger Athletics. Back to you, Breanne.
Thanks for being with us for this week's episode of Spring Hill Now. This has been Breanne Bizette. Come back for next week for more updates.